In this episode, we leave Point Turton and we make our way through INNES National Park. Rolling on into Point Turton. Normally we would not come to a location just for a caravan park, but everyone raves about this place, so we thought we'd better book in for a night and see what it's all about. But we're just driving into the main street and there was this dad with his little kid on his lap doing the
ride on mower.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, look at that, and this kid turns around and he's just like
like, he literally, he heard us say, oh, look at this cute kid, and he just like
big old thumbs up.
He's going in the opposite direction. He's hanging out the side of his John Deere and he's bloody giving us these ones.
He would have been like 3. It was so cute. Oh my god.
If that's not a good vibe straight away for a town, I don't know what is. So we're going to check this caravan park out and we'll show you guys around. There's a few things that we want to do. A lot of them revolve around the jetty, and also Flattery's beach is just over the other side, and it was just voted the number 4 best beach in Australia. So we'll go show you that one as well. So it should be a good episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in. So just pulling up, how good's this look? So the caravan park's right on the water here, and there's that quintessential shot of Point Turton that we all see, the marina. Heap of people fishing for squid on the jetty. Yeah, what a spot. Today's cracker, it's 34 degrees and absolutely no wind. This is exactly what we were after, and can't wait to do some things. So we've just rolled into Flattery's. It's no wonder this beach got voted top 4 in Australia. It's absolutely spectacular. If you're going to Turton, even if you're going on the Yorke Peninsula, this is a must-see spot. Currently the tide is way out, so it's really tidal. Actually reminds me a bit of Broome. But we've just rolled in and check out who we've run into. So we've just said goodbye to Derek and Sue from Just Vanning It this morning. They were the OG Palubi crew. And then we've just run into these guys. So I'll show you who they are. It's crazy who you run into, eh? Everyone say hello. Hey. So we got the Drifting Woods 4, we also got Lifestyle Lap, and obviously we got Lost Tribe up there. I thought he was Boggs, but turns out he's just having some alone time at the moment. Anyway, we're gonna have a quick dip here. It's absolutely spectacular day, it doesn't get much better than this. So we're gonna have a swim and then we'll probably head back to Turton for a squid.
How nice is this spot? It's like number 4 in Australia and you can tell why. So nice. Could be a little bit deeper, but That's okay. That's how you get to number 1. You watch. And now flick your hair.
The way your body feels so tired to get out of bed. You put your heart on a letter to chase it away. Got sad and tough because of you. Hey, what's gonna give you more time forever? What's gonna give you more time forever? Know what they say, only time will tell. You know what they say, it never really can. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help myself, I wonder if you still.
So we just got back from Flattery's beach. That was a sick beach. So we just ate dinner. We had some spaghetti bolognese. Is that how you say it?
I think it's spag bog.
Okay, anyway. So we're gonna go down to the famous Point Turton jetty and I'm gonna try to catch a squid. So the reason I'm so G'd up to go for a squid is because I've invested heavily into my jig. So forever I've been using $5 pink jigs, orange jigs. They get me a few squid, but not too many. Anyway, I've heard that there's like a guru jig that knows all, and it is a bit more expensive. Look, it's $30 and it's a squid jig, and I've gone and bought it. So this is it. This is the $30 jig. See the tag there? But the people that own the caravan park, absolute legends, they actually gave me a $10 discount, so 33% off, which is absolutely outstanding. So I'm gonna go take this jig and hopefully turn it into a squid. So come down and we'll see what we can get.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. 'Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though you're down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no.
Last cast, no squid yet.
I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
So unfortunately there was no squid to be caught last night, even with that special white fluffy $30 jig, which was pretty disappointing, but I think it was just the night, wasn't quite on. Anyway, we've woken up, it's a beautiful day here, absolutely no wind at all, so we've moved spots. We've come we've come closer to the INNES National Park, and we're staying at a spot called Daly Head. Now this spot is spectacular, you've definitely got to put this one on your list. However, this is the first spot we've checked out, so they might all be really good, and if not better than this spot. So we'll let you know right at the end of the episode where you guys should stay on this national park. So this is our camp right here, we've got the caravan, and we're perched up right on the top of this hill. It probably doesn't get much better than this day-wise. We just had some eggs on toast for brekkie, and we're planning on doing a bit of exploring today. So behind us is Daly Head itself, and then Gleason's Landing, which is the next campsite down the coast here. We're going to check them all out, and I'm fiending to go for a surf. I haven't surfed for like 4 weeks since I surfed Sharinga, and yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing to get some waves. So hopefully we can find a wave today. I don't care how small it is, I'm bloody going to surf it. ended up finding a wave just a bit into the national park there. I won't tell you exactly where it is, but it was pretty fun. There's no swell around, purely because of all the good weather we've been having. Nothing to actually create a swell. So anyway, we're back now. I'm going to slice up these squid that we caught the other day, and I'm going to do a quintessential squid marinade, which is just honey, soy, garlic, and our recent addition to it is actually chili. So I'll be banging some chili powder in as well, and hopefully it comes up alright. We're also going to be having chippies and a few veggies as well, so it should be a good dinner. It's been a spectacular day, so finish it off with a beautiful sunset here overlooking Daly Head. It's absolute cracker spot. We probably will leave the van here and just do day trips into the national park. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Hopefully the wind stays like this for a few days. But yeah, I probably should crack on. I'm starving. So today we're actually feeling really knackered. Me and Sarah both hammered just from not doing a lot. Every night so far, the last 3 nights, people have been letting off fireworks, and we're not too sure what event they're celebrating or if it's just a few young yahoos having a crack. But we've been bloody getting woken up every night at the moment by fireworks, which is funny. But yeah, we're just knackered today. We just have no motivation at all. I'm sure everyone else can relate. Some days aren't your day. So anyway, just banging in this garlic, the old don't measure anything. Sometimes it turns out pretty good. So yeah, I'll just open the garlic. Oh, here we go. We'll put a bit of chilli in as well. Bit of that. Oh, that's a lot. That's alright. Bit of chilli. And a lot of this honey. So this is a nice local honey in WA. Sarah actually gets it from a teacher mate in Perth. Obviously this is going to be our last jar. We won't be getting it after this. But don't be stingy on the honey. Try not to spill it everywhere like I do. Harry Fisher, if you're watching, Fire to Fork, you can keep your job, mate. I'm not very good at cooking. Right. A little bit of this as well. Alright. Yeah. I've just marinated that squid. That's sort of what it looks like there. Pretty good. Probably put a bit too much soy in it this time, but I reckon that'll counteract that too much chili factor as well. You never get it quite right, and chippies are in as well. I reckon one of our favourite things about this van, the inclusions wise, is this grill. So we use this all the time, and everyone says, oh, will you get an oven in the future? And we don't know. Like, I reckon the grill does just as good a job. And then on the other hand, you can get little air fryers for things. So yeah, we're not too sure if we'll get an oven. This pretty much does it for us. We really rate this little grill and this outside kitchen. It loves the great outdoors, sort of wants to be able to cook outside as well as inside. I think it's quintessential Australian camping if you're able to cook outside, whether that's just a Weber or a Ziggy or something. I think everyone needs something to be able to cook outside on. And yeah, for squid and fish and stuff, it keeps the stench out of the van as well, which is good. So the chippy's almost ready. I think it's about time we get these squid in the bloody squid on the barbie, as I like to say. Now it's a good thing to stand back when this happens, because they like spitting, especially when you're shallow frying them like I am.
I just tried the chipotle sauce and it's a hit.
It's good.
Chipotle, chili and lime. Yum.
So if you guys didn't just get that, Sarah just opened up the chipotle sauce from Fine Foods, and yeah, it's a hit. We've only ever had the garlic and cracked pepper one, so this one's, we're trying out all the different ones, and that one's a hit. So so good. That is bloody good. Yeah, you can have a whole plate for in a minute. My precious.
I honestly don't think that a dinner gets much better than this. Squid, we didn't even catch it actually. Chippies and some veg.
Who caught the squid?
Derek and Sue.
From where?
Just fanning it.
Just fanning it. And that sauce there, that's that chipotle sauce. Chipotle chili and lime from Fine Foods. So these legends have sent us out a heap of sauces and we're just trying them out. So, but yeah, how good does that look? Doesn't get much better. And then you look outside and it doesn't get much better than that either. So we're just going to devour this real quick and we'll probably see you guys in the morning. Yoo.
Today we've come down into INNES National Park and we've explored all of the beaches right down to the very end of the national park, and we can confirm that Browns Beach, the last beach in the national park, is definitely the best. It is so beautiful.
Has happened since we left you on the York. So we started driving from that campsite and we heard a little squeaking sound coming from the brakes. We suspected it was either brakes or bearings.
Just sounded like dirt in the brakes.
Yeah, we have been on like a lot of dusty tracks, which is quite common to get a bit of a squeak coming from the brakes. Anyway, we started driving and I felt like the brakes, when I was trying to pull the van and the car up, they weren't as responsive as usual. So we thought, bugger it, let's just go straight to Adelaide. We'd already done a Stansbury where we scooped them crabs, so we've already done a little bit of the east side of the York anyway, so we decided to go straight to Adelaide, book the car straight in to get someone to look at it. So we get in there, drop it into a mechanic, and the first mechanic we went to, we actually got recommended. It's called a bloke called K Automotive. So he was so nice, he got the Prado straight in, had a quick look underneath it, and he thought, holy crap, I've got to fit these guys in today because this car is literally unroadworthy. So what we discovered, he pulled the brakes off and the rear assembly, pretty much the whole disc was almost countersunk in because the pads had nothing on them and it was literally just metal on metal.
So bad.
And I'll put some vision in, but there was actually a burr on the edge of the brake disc, which was just insane, and that's obviously why we couldn't pull the van up as quick as we used to be able to. Anyway, he was so nice, he ordered the parts, fit us in that day, even though he was booked out for 3 weeks. He just didn't want to have us on the road driving around with that sort of vehicle. The car was fixed in a few hours and away we went, and it was just amazing. So if you guys are in Adelaide and you want to get your car looked over, K Automotive, I'll put his details in below. Absolute legend bloke, definitely go see K Automotive. So we did that. We had the van booked in for a service as well at Great Southern RV. They did an outstanding job as well. And then pretty much we've had a few days off, just recouping and getting our stuff in check. Come out here to the Barossa Valley, did a wine tour yesterday, which was unbelievable. We didn't film much of it yesterday. We had a bit of a day off, but it was unbelievable. We spent the day with the Sunny Scenes crew, which is Salty the Troop, some good friends from New South Wales. So that was really fun. And then now we are in the present moment. So we haven't been filming much. It's been really chaotic, but we will bring you guys the Barossa Valley in next week's episode.
So next week we'll take you guys through the Barossa Valley. We'll have a little look at the wine tour as well as some of the most special places that we visited. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. It goes a long way, and we'll see you next week.